Welcome to the green team of the Legendarium. I'm Stormrunner, and with me are Kyptan,
Hello.
Jingalls,
Hola.
and Spook.
Ahoy.
And today we are talking about Assaut at Selonia, book 2 of the Corellian Trilogy by Roger MacBride Allen. This will, similar to the other Star Wars episodes, this is the second book in a trilogy that takes place after the original Star Wars trilogy and after the Thrawn trilogy. These intros are going to start getting long the further we get from the movies, but we'll just say we'll do our spoiler-free section, and then spoilers from probably the original trilogy, light spoilers from Thrawn, just in terms of who's around, and the first two books in this trilogy, with references to a couple other books that we've read in the expanded universe, because we're also reaching that point with these books slowly.
That we're not allowed to say in that because it would be a spoiler in and of itself.
Yes.
Is this our seventh book that we've covered? Green Team, I guess. I think it's 7.
It is.
I wasn't at
No.
Truce.
Yeah,
I didn't read
it's 8.
Truce.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, it's 8 because I forgot about
What's 8?
We did
Revenge
say
of the Sith.
Sith.
I
we
forgot
did
about Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it is 8. Wow, okay. Lot of Star Wars and a lot more to come.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of them.
So for now, spoiler-free thoughts. For now, Spook, I want to hear why this is your favorite Star Wars thing you've ever experienced.
I didn't say this was my favorite. I did. Going into this, I
That's my
misread a
impression.
message that Kyptan sent to Panda, who is unfortunately not here today, but will be here at the next episode, where I thought he told her that the next book was the worst book in the series. So I went in expecting this book to be like fine. And then the entire time I'm reading, like, if this book isn't the worst book, how bad is the next one?
I didn't know I was going to be interpreted like that. And I didn't know that's what you were referencing. The whole time you were like, I don't think I can read the next one.
Oh no.
I feel like there's not much I have to say about this book. I think I have less to say about this book than the author did writing the book, which is a lot to say. But
Wow.
yeah.
I mean,
I compared it to Crossroads of Twilight.
yeah, I think that's a bit harsh. Like, I think it's
Really?
not a.
In what direction? Towards Crossroads of Twilight or towards this book?
I think you're being harsh on this book. It's by saying it's like it's not. I don't think it's a good book, but it's like
Its
not.
saving grace is that it's short, and I read it in a day.
It's like 600 pages shorter to begin with, which already makes it
Yeah.
better.
I read it yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
Crossroads of Twilight would not get nearly the same level of hate if it was 350 pages.
That's
Yes.
true.
Hey,
If it was just the prologue.
this book could be about this could be about like Admiral Akbar's kids on Coruscant while or some bureaucrat on Coruscant while the events of book 1 are happening.
Here,
That's true.
I said this in our little thing, but my favorite chapter in this entire book had nothing to do with any of the main characters in the series or in this book. My favorite chapter didn't have any of the main characters in this trilogy.
Okay, we'll have to find out which one that
We'll
is.
go into it.
But yeah, I don't think it's not like a good book, but I don't think it's quite that bad. I think it covers even though it's very much a plot book of just a sequence of events that happen at a very kind of surface level. I don't think it's like that much worse than book 1 in terms of like more stuff. There's more stuff in book 1 for sure, but I don't. And this is very clearly part 2 of like one book. But I don't think it's that much worse than book 1 in terms of the overall quality.
No, I think I agree with you, Storm. Like I think this book, more than anything, has been an interesting practice for me in understanding what I want out of a book as a reader. And I think I might be like a little bit past the serialization that this trilogy is going for, right? Like this is one big event over the span of 3 books, and that is too broken up for what I'm looking for at any given time. And so book 1 was fine because it was an introduction, but it didn't really have an ending, which wasn't great. This book is truly a middle, and it gets us kind of from point A to point B where the ending is starting. And so like it does have I have a really hard time with it from the perspective that like nothing moves very fast, and everyone seems to be stopped in place for a lot of portions, and then they're good, and then they're again in place where they need to be, which is something that should have been happening in one book as is.
That's a good way to, without getting into like the plot of what happens, that is a good way to put it. Of the book is a lot of people getting into place for stuff later.
Yeah,
which is like something we said about that first book, right?
Yeah,
this is classic middle book.
Yeah,
except the middle book is still setting stuff up. Like really, the first book was still setting stuff up.
Yeah.
So it better all pay off in the third book, right?
It better.
Yeah, you said it's your favorite.
I've started to. God.
Final books often are, unless they're not.
As we inch closer to like the New Jedi Order stuff, I'm wondering. I think we are going to get like a mostly conclusion with this, but I am curious as to see what is going to be teased at a kind of vague level afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like there is still some of that Star Wars formula staying very present in this, where like a lot of the mysteries that were established in the first book, I feel like have at least like some explanation. And the one explanation we don't really have at this point is a very shadowy figure that we're not going to be sure of, because Star Wars did not do. Yeah, Star Wars, the original trilogy, did not give you your your quote unquote main villain until that last movie. So now you don't get it until the last book.
And that's I think that's okay for the original trilogy, because it was kind of written to some degree as it was very much written as they were kind of going along. Whereas this to a degree it was like it's so
this released in the same year.
Yes, whereas
all 3 books released in
whereas
the same
this
year.
This was not the case for this book or this series, I should say.
Also, I was looking it up. These are the only books he's written for Star Wars.
But has he done much? Has Roger MacBride Allen done much authoring outside of Star Wars? That's a rabbit hole. I don't want to go down that right now. Sorry, never mind.
Sort of.
And then that kind of context does actually make a lot of sense for why it's written the way it is. Like, I do kind of believe that this was written as one whole sequence of events, and then publishers probably like chose like here are your pieces. And it's not really a concern, because you're going to get 3 books in 1 year, and if you're enjoying them, you're going to go get them, right?
Yeah, you're not going to be you're not concerned about whether this series is going to end ever.
Yeah,
or get finished, I should say.
As it's been 15 years of waiting since the last book released.
One of my favorite things about buying Star Wars books as a kid is that I could pick up a new one. Most times I went to the bookstore.
Yeah.
You still can.
There are enough of them.
You still absolutely can. I feel like I go to that Star Wars section every time I'm in Barnes & Noble and there's a new cover for something. I'm like, is this actually new? I have no idea. Yes, it looks like it's totally new. Okay, I guess I'll grab that and read it eventually. Like,
especially with all the reprints of like the Legend stuff or the oldest universe now.
But only ever in like mass media.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of the new ones are trade paperbacks, right?
It varies. Yeah. A lot of them have hardcover.
Around the time New Jedi Order was coming out, some of them were coming out in hardcover. It was great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Fancy.
That's kind of cool.
I think I have.
High Republic got it in its entirety, got hardcover treatment.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I was thinking of more like the Legends releases, but
I think when we do the next book, I will look up some information on when Star Wars started doing hardcover releases.
I mean,
I do have a lovely hardcover version of the Crystal Star.
I have a hardcover version of the first Thrawn book.
Wasn't there an
series?
Was that the anniversary
trilogy.
edition?
I think it was an original printing.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Huh.
It's at my other bookshelf. So I will say on this book, I think a lot of my issues can probably be explained away by the fact that the last 2 books I read is Memories of Ice, which I'm still currently reading. So just an incredible book, just through and through. And then Shadows Upon Time, just another incredible sci-fi book.
You didn't give this.
I have been eating really well in terms of what I'm reading.
You mean this isn't epic enough to match those books?
Yeah, 2 like 5 out of 5 like incredible like perfect books almost, and then I get to this one as I'm like just like
a short little R2D2 chapter is not enough for you.
Yeah,
like the shirt of like I paused my game to be here. I paused reading a Memories of Ice to be here.
And Shadows
Let
Upon
me go back.
Shadows on Time is not 5 stars, but continue.
It's 5 stars. It's a great book. I love.
I
that
didn't
book.
say it wasn't a good book. I just said it's not 5 stars. But
yeah, I think
you
I
can
think
guess my
intent,
reasoning for that.
I think intent must have a lot to go on here because those are some comparisons.
Yeah, it's got like giants to fight with.
Yeah. On some level, I got to accept that, these are here for my Han, Luke, and Leia R2D2 C3PO fix. Like, that's what this is.
Yep. And it's our first for the first time we feel like we're actually not just in the shadow of Return of the Jedi for once.
No.
By
We still
word
are,
count,
but like
by word
it's
count, this whole
new.
trilogy is equal to Memories of Ice, right?
Probably not
maybe-
even.
No way. I don't. No way. Yeah.
Maybe 3/4. You know?
Okay.
Because I think even the trilogy doesn't compare to Crossroads of Twilight. Our favorite Wheel of Time book.
Favorite slog book.
God, the 12% prologue. Anyways, that's a different book.
Speaking of long recaps, steal that segue. Do we have anything else? Any other non-spoiler thoughts?
How do people enjoy the expansion of the canonical characters in this book?
Good question. I enjoy it.
I don't think he does them poorly.
Specifically, I'd like to talk about the difference between the men and the women.
The men are along for the ride.
Correct.
Like,
and the women are doing the thing.
Like,
right, the women
doing
actually.
the
I'm
thing.
fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
We'll
with
get
that.
into there's 2 women in particular that like are the ones actually like accomplishing things here.
Yeah.
And then going, oh, I guess they made it here somehow.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I know. Like, by the time this was written, there are only so many other women that have been written into the Star Wars canon of that can be named and have taken action in some way. But they managed to find a way to get them all in here, which is great.
That's right. Now there's like 5 or 6. Like there used to be like 2. There was 1 until Mon Mothma, and then there was 2, and then like
And
there's
then
like I think. Go ahead.
And then this book invents 2 completely new ones that get point of views.
Mhm.
Yes.
This series.
But also characters that are actually doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Compelling.
Self-motivated characters with their own spaceships, most often.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars has gone woke.
Even-
Everybody. In 1995. It did it.
Yeah. 85.
85, excuse me.
85.
No, this is yeah.
No, 1995 for
This
this
is 95.
book.
Yeah.
Is it 95?
Yes, 95.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. All 3 of them released in 95.
Excuse me, this book came out while I was alive.
Yeah.
You
Thanks.
weren't alive in 1985? How old
No.
are you?
It's not that old.
I just look old. It's fine.
This book did not come
we're
out when I was alive.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
It came out
Well,
a bit
Don't
before.
say things like that.
no, I knew that. That's yeah.
As a guy who's almost 28 years old,
Oh, I guess yeah.
Whoa.
I don't think you could throw around the young.
There's way too many digits in there for what is
Yeah.
clearly our baby of the server spook.
The guy who's older than Ash.
But yeah, well,
That always throws me. That always throws me.
barely.
He's married. I'm not. That gives you some amount of like. That adds like a decade, I think, to a comparison list.
Oh, it very much depends. that's a whole other discussion. Okay. Anyway, Star Wars. Anyone else more non-spoiler thoughts?
I'll just one final. If you are gonna start the Corellian Trilogy, there is no reason not to continue with this one at this point.
Agreed.
Right? If you,
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's readable.
it's readable. Just set your expectations accordingly.
Don't expect a ton of plot. Expect a lot of slow, sedate world building as we expand upon the Corellian system and the species within it.
Like, yeah, I mean, we start that book with just a huge diversity of species that need to be explained because we've never seen them before, and this book takes some time to actually give you some of that, and that's cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you not like a walking chapter or a crawling chapter, as the case may be?
Yeah,
The case may be.
we'll get into some of
I
that.
thought we were epic fantasy fans here. We like our walking chapters.
See my critiques on the epic fantasy in regards to length.
I like walking chapters when there's dialogue.
And did we not make just do we need to bring the comparison to Crossroads of Twilight back in and Wheel of Time if we want to talk about walking
Already.
chapters?
Hey, there was no a hair braid tugging. There was merely putting hair behind the ear.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
right.
braiding of sheets, though.
There was a lot of it.
All right, we're gonna hit into spoilers. So spoilers for everything we talked about earlier before original trilogy, Thrawn, first two books of Corellia. In 3, 2, 1. All right, so part 2 of the book The Corellia Trilogy by Roger MacBride Allen opens up with evil budget Indiana Jones villain monologuing to Indy's superior counterpart Han Solo, who is being held captive by the Human League. Thraken Sal Solo, said budget evil Indiana Jones, forces Han to fight Drachmus, a big scary Drawl, who then helps Han escape. The pair escape from the wannabe space Nazis and make their way towards Selonia, where they link up with the rest of the crew for the book's climax. After Luke and Lando travel to Bakura, they meet up with, you guessed it, Gariel Kyptan, whose husband conveniently died with just enough time for her to get over him, just as Luke shows up back in her life. With a new fleet and an explosive hack past the Interdictor field, the newly amassed Bakoran fleet jumped to the Corellia system to save the day. Leia and Mara Jade said before mentioned competent female characters escaped the Human League's clutches in an overly long but cool sequence in which Leia proves Padme's better by navigating the exterior of a giant government building without ascension blasters. They make it to space in time for Leia to use her Han radar, which is pretty much the only application of the Force she's allowed to have, to find Han and Drachmus in the vacuum of space. The kids and Chewbacca discover another mysterious underground chamber, which appears to be a planetary repulsor, which leads them to think that the system was constructed artificially. Tendra Resant, one of Lando's many love interests from Act 1, also appears and intends to warn Lando of a fleet amassing near Socoria. The book ends with Wedge saving people from another star explosion and realizing the dire situation that Team Protagonist is in if they can't stop the Human League soon.
Very nice. All right. Yeah, Assault on Selonia, or at Selonia. That title does not flow well for me.
No.
I always...
Okay, speaking of the title, should we get into it? Is there an assault at Selonia?
No.
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 We haven't even seen Selonia.
Right, just like there's barely an ambush at Corellia.
Assault at a location 2 days away from Selonia.
/ did the assault occur?
No, because they
blew up a ship.
Well, okay, a ship gets okay. There is fighting. Their spaceships fire stuff at each other, but no.
They're not. Are they going to? I thought they were going to the 2 other planets, not Selonia. They're just passing by Selonia.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Everybody else is going to Selonia for whatever reason, but
going somewhere for whatever reason is kind of that's about as detailed as motivations as we get for a lot of why characters go places in this book.
Pretty much. I mean, it's like I said, it's a lot of just getting from point A to making sure you're at point B at the end, and everyone was separated, but now they're all kind of together, and that's nice. Now they have their front right by the end of this book that they can actually go do something.
Yeah.
And I like how he explained what the repulsors were, like the chapter before he unveils them being used.
Finally.
He took almost 2 books to be like, hey, this is a bad thing. And then it's like, oh, okay, no, it's a bad thing because we're blowing up a ship now with these weapons that we just told you
end
about.
Of book.
Yeah, and then bookend.
I like is it Lando and Luke who spend like 15 pages trying to figure out why the Selonians are trying to line them up to a very specific location. This is like not right.
Yeah.
Something's going way off here.
It seems like they're leading us to this one particular spot. Should we go here?
Let's put the Watchkeeper there.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
The ship that we were going to use to ram into something.
Yeah, our most disabled ship from our hyperspace jumping.
That was a cool sequence when they're like how they kind of like janky their way.
I love interdiction fields in the Star Wars universe, and I love that someone figured out a way to get past them.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That's kind of like where all the positives for me rest in this book is like all the different ways that it does kind of expand on. You can't just use light speed everywhere. And we have to find weird solutions to make it work, like jumping as fast as you can without hitting light speed and then stopping abruptly. And hoping that your ship doesn't destroy itself in the process of doing that.
Yeah, having rules for hyperspatial travel in Star Wars is very important to me. And I don't mind if they set up these interdiction fields and then a device which can bring you past them and then never mention that device again. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
What I care about is if all of a sudden everything is able to jump from planetary surface to planetary surface.
I've accepted that Star Wars plays fast and loose with whatever rules it establishes at any point in time.
Yeah.
So
the rules for hyperspace is whatever makes the plot move.
I'm mostly thinking of the sequel movies right now with that. Two particular instances, but yeah, no,
the Holden maneuver or whatever.
That's the big one, is the Holden maneuver, and then in The Force Awakens, speaking of jumping from planetary surface to planetary
hyper skipping.
Yeah,
oh my god,
but that was at least kind of cool. It's like
it's very beautiful visually to watch.
It's very beautiful visually. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
No, they should be able to leave hyperspace and not have to cool their engines down and just leave again.
They should be able to jump directly from one city to another city. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And nothing bad could possibly happen from that.
And the janky technology that we've created for Star Wars is really going to be up to handling all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another thing that this book does, which I love, which is give us some janky ships.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cone ship.
I like the cone ship.
I like the cone ship. I like the uglies. I think they're very fun and just colorful.
The uglies are a fun kind of, I'm going to concede on this world building thing where it is a neat little thing of, oh, hey, it's a very Star Wars reference of here's two things that here's just a mishmash of two things that are from something else.
And you, the fan, can make your own if you buy multiple Star Wars ships and put them together.
If your little brother got a hold of your X-Wing and your TIE fighter, you can break those things and put them right back.
I'm shocked. I would be shocked if there isn't like a Lego set of you can make your own with Legos, but that there isn't an Uglies Lego set or something like that, or even just a actual figure of an Ugly.
That's because the producers, the studio handlers, in all their wisdom, decided that they're not going to give us that yet for some reason. We were on an actual garbage planet, and we didn't have garbage ships for some reason.
Honestly, I think it worked really well for Rebels.
Yeah, Rebels had them
as well.
Yeah, Yeah, actually,
I think
yeah.
Rebels would have
was
worked
a
for
lot.
like uglies.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
the Rebels
if
was
Star
Uglies in it.
Wars was still using physical models like Star Trek did, then maybe they would have more of this.
Yeah.
Because that's what Star Trek used to do. They used to do what they called kit bashing. They'd take a kit from
Yeah.
one ship and they'd put it together with pieces from another ship, and all of a sudden, hey, this is a new Star Trek class of ship.
That whole
Hey,
thing's also very popular in like Warhammer.
yeah,
Is combining kits to make cool stuff.
yeah,
But
but
also, like,
they weren't canonized nearly as much as they were in Star Trek.
No, it's mostly people making like art with it, you know, that you look at and go, "That's really cool."
Really cool. Yeah.
that also kind of makes more like, I don't know, it's kind of like it makes sense as a like progression of, I don't know, thinking like with Star Trek, like the progression of what different versions of an Enterprise might look like. It makes sense that
I don't know.
they
There's
would.
not a lot of
Well,
them where like all of a sudden they start using Klingon or Cardassian ship
oh,
parts.
okay. Well, but you're not quite like that. You're not quite that much of a mashup, but
Yeah, no. So some of the kit bashes in Star Trek history do not have the most logical antecedents behind them.
Yeah, but is it cool to look at?
Hey,
Yes.
you know what? In X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Interceptor, Defender, Corellian Frigate, ugly, could be real cool to look at.
Yeah.
I want to see what the Millennium Falcon looks like with like 6 different X-Wing limbs coming off
Just
of
give it,
and a couple
just give it
TIE
like
Fighter
a
panels.
B-wing. Yeah.
It's like if Picasso made a ship.
yeah.
But getting back to the cone ship, I really enjoy what it says about A, the Selonians, and
Mhm.
B, Drachmus's faction, and that they had to bring these like 20-year-old ships out of mothballs.
And like
and
barely
it-
even got any good use out of them anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like Han's kind of point of view while he's in the ship, where he's like, "You guys just left it sitting for 20 years and now we're flying it. What are you doing?"
who maintained this for you? Your worst enemy?
Yeah. I did like that like kind of section of this book, which is very funny.
I think
I like the
Selonians
section
are great.
where he starts describing the Selonian language labels that are on everything in
Oh.
the ship. Because apparently, like German, this is a language which you can just start adding things together to make a single word.
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
And it's like initiator link thing for making engine go faster or whatever.
How Wolfian of him. I mean, like we said that he wasn't good with language.
How
and
Wolfian of him.
here he is being good. I mean, he's being great with. I mean, he's just being inventive.
Yeah, but did he invent the Pringles? You know?
Wolfian. Okay.
Is that the quote that you're gonna leave in your review? This is very Wolfian.
Very Wolfian.
Severian subject is gonna love that when we tell him about it.
Lauren's husband.
Yes. Well, sorry, Jingles. You started talking about the Selonians, I think.
Oh yeah, I like their creature design. Like this, I don't know who chose this, but like let's just make otters humanoid. And then we'll give them all the same characteristics for some reason. They're
Make
gonna
them all women.
Make them all women, because why not? Although I will, the breeding practices of Selonians are fascinating.
With all the sterols. That was an interesting discussion between Han and Drachmus.
I don't know. I feel like if there is a highlight of this book, it is like most of the Han sequences, just because you get the new stuff in like really big ways, which is really cool.
Even if the aliens follow the what you were just describing, what I'll call the Star Trek rule of vaguely humanoid female that must be sexually compatible or anatomically compatible with Kirk.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. And Drachmus is fun. Like I do enjoy Drachmus does not speak perfect
basic.
So you just get a lot of really fun language stuff going into that. Some of the stuff she says is just hilarious, because it's like I totally get where she's coming from, but that's just not right. Like it's just not totally perfect. What was the one?
You are driving me bolt.
Yeah, bolt
Oh.
instead of nut. Nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. I like how, at least from what I perceived it as, is when they're drinking when they're speaking basic, Jocmus is the one with the kind of chopped like language, but then when they switch to Selonia, and Han's the one with like the chopped kind of language, and it was very fun to that kind of
Actually
play
try to
between
keep
the two.
try to keep translation thoughtful and not
Yeah.
And then they switched
eccentric
to
in any
Blink
way.
code, and Han is also the one with chopped language.
Yes.
Hey, he can't be the best at what he does.
And Leia makes fun of him.
Yes. It is kind of fascinating that Han is like the hero that he is, because he is just not very good at much.
Well, he's not a spy. He's a
No,
smuggler.
right. He's
Leia was a spy.
Han's scrappy, and that he's scrappy enough that becomes a superpower that he's able to apply to all situations.
If it's good enough to work, it's good enough for Han.
That's right.
That's why they're that's why they're doing like repairs on the Falcon in nearly every scene, even when they're flying on it.
Yeah. You need
The
your
Falcon is
Chewie.
never finished. Okay, you can't actually achieve perfection.
That's a
You just gotta
30-year
keep
plan.
trying.
Yeah.
It can
30-year
almost
plan.
stand on its own shield. Come on, do you know how impressive that is?
That's right. I forgot about that. One question I had in regard going back, but the like, how does the New Republic not have a battle fleet at the ready? Like, I get
They have
that
a bunch. They're all doing things. They're all
Like,
doing things.
Yeah.
I get it, but like, it's like. I get it, and I get that
They've got a galaxy.
And I get that that's the reason they need to go so Luke can have a love triangle in the next book. But like, but like,
Would you prefer that they spend 100 pages talking about all the different places that the New Republic's fleets are?
Compared to some of the stuff, maybe. I didn't need the tunnel scene to be as long as it did. I could have done more with that.
Yeah. I do kind of feel like, wasn't there an explanation in there at some point too that like the Bakuran ships are probably going to be the most stable in their jumps? Wasn't that
Well,
part of the
I think it's because it was developed using their ships as baseline anyways.
as baseline? Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like Imperial ships, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So they can kind of use that.
And the Republic uses Mon Calamari ships as their like baseline technology.
Yeah, that was all fine. I didn't have like a huge issue with it, and like it makes sense. That reasoning for the using the Bakuran ships makes sense, but
At least for capital ships.
Yeah.
I do like to the defense of Star Wars and some of the stuff that people often criticize it for. I like there is like a good question of why they don't usually have that type of thing ready, but I do kind of also like the again kind of scrappiness of what the New Republic is. Like it led a rebellion, didn't have a very clean end to that rebellion. And now it's trying to rebuild with a lot of people who just aren't interested. Like there are different places that are like Corellia that are just so diverse and at the same time just so repulsed by the idea of trying to make that thing work. Which is funny because they all also have like a shared religion over how they're created, right? So that's also interesting.
Yeah, I think the like political setup for all of in that sense works for me, and like that's this type of thing, like at a high level, like what this, like you said, with the kind of like when you have the power vacuum and filling that and stuff, and what happens to some of these more scattered places. That's some of the stuff that not to make this about the sequels, but like I would have expected the sequels to go into, or at least have a few, like 2 examples of like maybe they go to a planet and like it's a situation like this, like that. So that works for me in general as far as that conceit goes.
Right.
No, I'm totally fine with them hand waving why the New Republic can't do anything.
Right.
I mean, it makes sense.
Takes some brand new technology from the Bakurans, which honestly doesn't have a ton of applicability in everyday Star Wars life.
No, basically like creating these like functionally like kind of shells to basically crash against. Like if I'm like that's not you're not going to be doing that with,
interdiction fields are extremely expensive to
yeah.
create and relatively small in the Star Wars universe. And so unless you're like traveling and also it's almost exclusively in Imperial technology in the Star Wars EU. So unless you're going afoul of somebody with large pieces of Imperial military hardware, you're not going to encounter interdiction fields.
Right.
So who knows why the Bakurans were doing this?
Plot reasons.
Maybe someone had a fun idea. I don't know. And they just happened to produce enough for 4 capital ships.
They do like I mean like
multiple times over.
They do say that they were in like why they had that fleet in general, that they were in they had to be in a constant state of readiness due to like the Siruk threat, which I thought was actually kind of a fun tie-in to like a previous book. Like
Hey.
I didn't read that one, so I was a little
so you had no idea what was going on.
I wasn't present for the episode because I didn't read it.
There is a method to my reading order, and it is to get to these books.
I would listen to the episode or read a summary before the next episode book. I haven't read it yet, but given that our friend Gariel is back with us, I would assume that she's going to be relevant in some way.
Playing a little bit of a role.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Mature woman Gariel Captison. Yes,
that's right.
Which is okay. It's also funny that like she's like obviously
Good.
She is.
Well, yeah. It's funny.
Add that to the list of MILFs from science fantasy.
This is I love it.
If I keep going, I'm gonna get in trouble.
I mean, do you think she's going to meet Leia?
Yeah,
I think so. I think
hasn't happened yet.
Is she gonna meet Mara though? She has to.
I most certainly think
she has to. Because why else is she here?
The 3, Luke, Mara, and Gariel, are 100% going to share at least one scene in the next book.
And Luke's going to be like, zoinks, I don't know why. Oh no.
So that's the other thing. Talk about mature.
My current crush and my old crush. Oh no.
We weren't supposed to find me a girlfriend. Lando, what do I do?
Who do I pick?
It's the inverse of the YA love triangle, but like in a like much more convoluted way to arrive here.
Hopefully he's not like secretly related to one of them too.
I wouldn't put that past any of these authors.
Mary Jade's actually his clone with an XY chromosome swap.
Yeah. I would not be surprised.
I don't know where the red hair came from.
A very recessed gene. That's how that works, right?
The red hair is just the dark side, right? Okay.
Well, okay, not really, because I forgot Leia's lightsaber's red.
Yes, Leia's lightsaber's red.
I forgot.
Yeah, canonically, the red does not mean much anymore.
Yeah.
She lights it, and I went, hold on, wait. Oh, yeah.
So,
right.
she gets to use the lightsaber in their like escape sequence, which that was cool.
Well, sort of.
It was.
Yes, it was. My most memorable scene from this book is that escape sequence.
It's a cool scene. It's a little.
It's the only memorable sequence.
It's a cool. The remote. The beginning was the like first like 5 pages are kind of cool, where we actually like see our like villain for like 5 minutes. He's not like
the
very
fake villain.
Well, we see an antagonist like that isn't like a nameless like
Thraken, Solo.
He's gonna be like dead probably like halfway through the next book, but like he's a fun petty villain to like watch lose, I guess.
Okay, so Storm's thinking he's gonna die. Spook and Jingles.
Do we get to see the big villain in the next?
We have to, right? There has to be someone right at the beginning.
Well, he didn't write any other books, so hopefully.
What do you think a big villain means?
Someone
I
who's
don't know,
not
man.
rocking Sal Solo,
Yeah,
who's been putting all three species of Corellia against each other.
I mean, I'll say this. I do think it's very interesting the way that they've the authors propped up Threk and Sal Solo to be like a guy who just kind of took advantage of the situation. I think that's kind of neat. I like it. I don't dislike that kind of storyline. But the big bad has to be cool, I think, for it to really land. If the big bad is just kind of lame and it's like, okay, but then why do this?
I the thing with that is like, so okay, the thought would be like the traditional logic would be it's someone we know or have met. As far as like Star Wars goes, like it will be someone that we've met. Well,
Somehow
I don't know.
Palpatine returned.
I mean,
Yeah.
that
Luke
obviously
is back.
like
Luke.
yeah,
No, it's Luke.
the third.
Han.
No, yeah, it's definitely on. Like it. I don't think. I honestly, I think it's the actual villain is going to be because like
Friends we made
probably
along the way.
the villain is the friend we made along the way. Tendra is going to be the villain, and she's like actually she claims in her inner monologue.
It's the life witch from the first book.
She's just real. She just acted very quickly and was very salty. I don't.
I mean, it's that, or it's like kind of like the dark, whatever from like the sequels, like kind of like the Empire is back, but sort of not.
I
really.
think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be some sort of like basically like imperial functionary that's like xenophobic and orchestrated all this to happen. Like that's. I don't think it's going to be like an actual like villain. Like it's going to be like a functionary basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say because this is the last book the author wrote. Would he be writing a series for a villain for somebody else to continue?
It's totally possible.
Because I think it'd be kind of lame if the next book is this whole thing is just wrapped up and this doesn't continue for like a larger threat. But also, I don't know if it can because this is his book.
I will say, as an almost spoiler-free statement, the events of these books are not completely forgotten within the EU books going forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not completely.
I bet that it's probably not something to do with whatever entity created, like artificially created the star system. I bet
The planets.
Yeah, like I kind of whatever that's probably.
Maybe he wants them back. The bad guy is the guy who put it there.
I mean, that'd be like, why the like whole human? I don't know. That's a very like
the Corellian system is kidnapped actually, and you need to return it to its original owners.
Actually, it's the Yuuzhan Vong. They're coming.
The New Republic needs to pay reparations.
Wow.
It actually needs to put the planets back where they came from.
Back where they came from, because this was all
Put that thing back.
That
where
would
it
be
came
kind of
from,
cool to watch.
me.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a cool visual. Moving a bunch of planets.
This is where Luke goes Super Saiyan and like uses the Force to put the planets back.
I have a question.
It's like the episode of SpongeBob.
Do you think it's cheap
bottom?
for Star Wars books to have super weapons in them?
It's Star Wars.
I do, but I like when they're disguised like this. I think this is a cool concept.
Okay.
But I also don't accept that we need another Death Star.
You disguise in the way like the repulsors or the like ancient,
like in the way that they're like, yeah, they're actually a fundamental piece of how Corellia has formed itself and how the whole system has formed itself.
Well, that's some passive phrasing.
Yeah.
How it was formed by someone. Yeah. I think I don't know if it's cheap. I wouldn't say it's like cheap, but it's boring and also expected.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars. Then it's gonna happen.
Are you excited to see Centerpoint Station?
I'm curious. I'm excited to see what happens. If Centerpoint Station is something like how they're able to control all the repulsors or something, then that'd be. Other than that, I don't really know what to expect.
Well, we know that is the center of the interdiction and jamming fields.
Yep.
So yeah, then it's like the controls center.
We know it is the center point of all 5 planets.
I don't know
Probably where
about
the
all
big bad
5.
is.
I would assume the sun is the center point of all 5 planets.
I thought,
But
don't they all
it's a
rotate
center
around
point.
center
It's the
point?
center point of the double worlds, Talus and
The double
Trallus,
worlds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
who do not have a fun species named after them.
No.
Oh yes, yeah.
The Talls and the Thralls.
Which, why not? Why did we kick them out? That's no fun.
No. Humans, Selonians, and Drawl. That's it.
Now, how did they get there? Who came first?
I think they swam.
Ooh.
Through space.
For space.
I do like, on like a note of like the world building of the species, I do like how there's like the section of all of them walking through like the archaeological dig site, the kids with the droid. And then there's like a little note on how hard it is for the Dralls to keep up, because it's like they're land-dwelling creatures who've never had to climb or dig or swim, so they're having a very hard time. I thought that was neat. I thought that was fun.
Do you like how they have a sea on their planet that partially boils?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting detail.
Yeah, just a little aside. Just world building. The
Couldn't
series is all about the
possibly-
world building.
There's a level of whimsy to some of the scenes that I enjoy. Only some of them.
Only some of them.
Only some,
Yeah.
apparently.
The rest of them don't have whimsy. They're just kind of like boring politics that probably don't even matter. Where it's like the bad person is Mara Jade. She's the bad person, Han. You need to look out for her. She is bad. And then it's like, okay, now Leia.
Well,
And
he's
Mara
never in a
are
position
meeting.
to actually do anything about it.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like part of that is for the reader to be like, watch out for Mara. She could still be bad. But it's like, we all know she's not the bad person.
No, we don't.
It just feels like he's trying to like set up Mara to be a bad guy. It's like, no, she's cool.
I
She
do
just wants money and to bone Luke. Like that's what she wants.
She's
I
kind
do
of a bad person.
she's not no, but no, I'm with Spookin that she's bad in the way that like we're supposed to, maybe she's like slightly worse than Han's meant to seem at the beginning of A New Hope.
Is she?
Okay.
Her crew likes her a lot more.
True, actually.
Her crew respects
Although,
her.
she's probably-
Her ship
that's
is
true.
She
ship
probably
shape.
lets her crew unionize and she pays them really well. Good
I don't-
benefits.
Whoa,
She is part of the
unions?
Smuggler Alliance, right?
You just
I'm sure she's pro. I'm pretty sure Mara Jade's pro
Smugglers
union.
Alliance, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mara Jade is pro-union for other ships.
Yeah. not for Mara's treasure or
Yeah.
whatever her ship is
The
called.
Jade Fire.
Named
Jade's
the
Fire.
Jade Fire, yeah, named directly after her.
Eh,
She's got a dark streak in her. I mean, she has to.
yeah,
She did
she's
for
will,
sure,
Will,
yeah.
will they?
Yeah.
Won't they? For Luke, you know,
Yeah.
he has to like the bad girl type,
And you're
Which
right.
is
It is
the
apostrophe S. Jade
the goody
Fire.
two shoes.
I'll just be very curious to see how this like eventual romance plays out because I like have
I don't think it. Maybe it will. I don't know.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna be kind of
Okay, how do you guys feel about the
vague
kids?
here.
They kind of get sidelined for the book largely.
They really
Like,
do.
They're basically like they're basically with the babysitter for like however
The
long.
grandparents or whatever.
Well, here's the thing.
Yep.
Anakin and co learn just enough that they can cover all the information gathering that everyone else needs by the end of the book of the series.
/Q9 was recording the whole thing.
Yep. Perfect for everyone who has no idea what the hell's going on to get caught up in about half a page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still really interested by Anakin. I think he's a very interesting character that I want to know more about, and if his kind of weird tech powers continue beyond this book.
No, I like it. I am still interested in the kids. And
Okay,
I
good.
think get to do more.
They're
But
one of my
you're
favorite
right.
parts of the series.
I feel like book one's gonna be like the most like they're gonna do. I feel like they're gonna get to do like a big like capital B like big significant thing in the final book, but it's basically just gonna be like the one big significant thing.
Oh, it's definitely going to be. This is prediction. I have no idea. It's going to be Anakin having the twins tag along rights and have him actively shut down all the planets
Yeah.
from Center Point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Anakin's gonna drive like a hydrolift like cruiser into a bunch of battle droids while the big fight's going on.
Because we've seen a lot of battle droids, huh?
And it's going to be a reference to what happens in the first movie of Star Wars.
George was like, "Oh yeah, I should take that. That's a good idea."
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
An army of Q9s who actually all have blasters hidden away.
I was gonna say they're all decked out.
I don't know. They have a pretty good flashbang, as his book said.
I mean, do you think it's weird that more droids don't have repulsor lifts in this world?
Absolutely.
Yes. Why?
It's to hobble them. It's to keep them from getting like supremacy.
I don't get why you don't build that on every single astromech though, because that actually saves you. That'll probably save you in the end.
Yeah.
But then, how else are you gonna write the training sequence in which Luke has to carry R2, or man, R2's having a really hard time going through this jungle on his tracks.
Well,
I better make a sledge.
Yeah. Which is just made worse by the fact that in the prequels,
I mean, you could have Luke. You could have Luke like perching on top of R2 on like a gas giant planet. Like trying to stay up in the air until the Falcon can come and swoop him and save him.
I mean,
they don't have. Okay, hold on.
Wait,
don't have to be able to sustain like 150 pounds a person.
I mean,
you can be like falling, but slowly.
Oh, okay.
Did we not? Is that not nearly the end of Empire Strikes Back? Just without R2.
I want to see Luke going over R2's internal components and being like, "You don't need this part, buddy. I guess."
Sorry, bud.
Extra weight. Bye. You don't need your legs anymore.
What's this screwdriver for? Nah, forget about it.
You don't need your chassis.
You really use both arms. You
and then Luke's like, I don't think I need this arm.
We'll buy another one. We'll build another one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see that storyline, but maybe I'm alone here.
No, I do want to see. That feels a little more
that's a Star Trek
storyline than it feels a little more Robot Chicken than actual Star Wars, but I'll take it.
I'll pass on that storyline, but like I don't know, I would not be shocked if there's something like that from a character in the future.
We'll see. How do you like the Duchess Marcha Magistophorus?
She's cool. Her character kind of feels like an archetype.
Sure.
I said it is funny that like the draw like parts of that are it's another example of a society that's structured. It's basically like one of Earth's societies, but like a little bit different.
Do you want a hibernation room where all the furniture looks like rocks? Because I kind of do.
I kind of do.
Pretty cool.
It'd be very cozy
in my house. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
You could just hide behind it. No one would ever find you.
As long as I don't have to have drawl bread.
Yeah.
It's like hardtack.
Need some water. Need some water for this. Choke it down.
Human food is no exercise for the incisors.
I have one quote that I noted down, which is from like this kind of section where they're going through the archaeological site on Drawl.
Yeah.
It's the only quote I saved. Because I misread it when I first read it. Jason shone a light into it, and if Ibrahim tried very hard, he can imagine that he saw a splotch of dark brown at its bottom.
Ew.
That's your quote.
What's wrong with you?
I just thought somebody like pooed themselves. That's how I read it.
So many better quotes.
Someone pooed themselves. That's all I saved.
Wow.
Okay.
You have the entirety
let's
of
let's get back to Leia climbing the outside of a skyscraper.
Let's go to that one.
With her and Mara J being hyper competent with more remote piloting her ship and to save them.
Hot take on that scene, it was way too long. It should have been faster. Of her climbing down the tower. It was like
the actual climb is super short. It's all the other bits.
The actual climb would have been shorter than it took to read it. Yeah.
because they had to go in like a couple different directions because they had to get the lightsaber, they had to get the slave circuit controller, then they had
That
to climb
part's fine.
down.
I liked that part.
They had to
It was
almost
just the
encounter some
climb
guards.
down. It was climbing down to that other room, which was like, okay, get on with it.
You just
Oh,
felt the
that's so
tension too
funny.
much, and you couldn't.
Yeah.
Everything else, I actually enjoyed. I did enjoy the like walking around, sneaking around, and then Mara killing the soldier, and then Leia being like, "What the heck?" And he's like, "Well, he was going to kill us. Like, what?"
Yeah, it is like it is like interesting that when characters in Star Wars need to sneak around and when they just need to shoot their way out of a situation, and this ended up being both, but
Both. But not even though, right? Because after that, Leia did go to look at the body and he didn't have a weapon.
oh yeah, that's right.
So
Okay, it's only a couple pages.
They didn't know that.
I just want to check. It's only a couple pages of
Her
climbing.
climbing
That's
down,
what-
yeah.
it felt so long.
I thought that was one of the more interesting parts of the book for Leia's
is.
portions.
I really
didn't think it was
liked it.
that long. Yeah.
No, I think it's kind of cool. Leia gets to like use her lightsaber. Yeah.
They have
I'm just
the press of oncoming weather because you can't get the laser signal through a cloud system. And also she's getting like buffeted and rained on.
She shoots a gun out of somebody's hand and explodes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this one was a little bit confusing. She batted a thermal detonator away.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
I don't how. How did she not slice it in half?
Spike.
She's got the force. She's got
Yeah.
the force and she
Was-
just doesn't know
was
she's
it-
so good at it.
Was it made of a lightsaber proof material? Because I doubt it.
Look, she is one with the force. The force is one with her. And the
Yeah,
force pushed
I-
that thermal detonator away because the
Yeah.
lightsaber is just an
It didn't
extension of
cut it
her
in
will.
half.
Yes.
And like I had to reread it to make sure she didn't like bat it away with like the hilt. It's like no, she hit it with the blade. I'm like, huh? Come on, man. You know how lightsabers work.
Well, lightsabers work that way, except for the like 5 instances in a given movie or show when they're not supposed to work that way.
I guess. Yeah.
Like it's
Look, the force works in mysterious ways, okay?
She knew she didn't want it near her when it exploded, so she put a force field around the lightsaber
Yeah.
and whacked it.
while she's constantly saying, "Man, I wish I trained."
The
more with
lightsaber
Luke."
was
That's
actually
right.
just a
But
training aid.
Yeah.
And really, she
Yeah.
could have done it with just the hand movement. She didn't need
Yeah.
the blade extended.
but it's fun. It's
And
interesting,
then
that,
she flew into the ship.
it's interesting that she makes the comment about wanting to train more, but she like beat Luke in their sparring match in the last book. Like
Yeah.
she's competent enough as a fighter. Like I don't know, like what
Her beating Luke in a lightsaber fight was great because it clearly only happened because Luke was not taking it seriously.
yeah,
Showing
but-
how bad a Jedi he actually is. And how much better Leia is for the role sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Leia, once she actually gets to it, should be like a far more aggressive fighter than Luke ever was.
Oh,
like she's just
I mean, she was in this book.
Yeah, she was.
True.
That's true. We didn't actually see any. Did Luke fight in the beginning the ghouls, or did they all just run away from those?
No, because that was kind of a cool scene. No, because he uses the Force to like basically
Yeah, to tell them
mind
that
scared
something's
her
wrong
that-
over there.
Yeah, like that was a very Jedi Master move.
Yeah,
Luke is very much trying not to go for violence as his first route right now. He's in his diplomacy era. And
Even in, like,
he's not the best at it.
I have a question on that scene because I genuinely don't remember. What planet did that take place on?
it was on
Coruscant.
Coruscant. Yep.
Oh,
Was
when
that
they
on
fought?
Coruscant?
Yeah,
Coruscant.
it was in like the
I
hangar.
was so confused
It was
during
in
that
the
part.
under levels.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was so
yeah.
confused.
in this
I just
canon,
missed it.
In this canon, we just have zombies running around in Coruscant's underbelly.
I guess.
I mean, like to be fair, like it's so. I don't know. They can kind of do whatever they want with different levels in Coruscant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like this
It's
idea.
a city the size of a planet. It's got a lot of space for different
A
things.
lot of space and things
it's just
develop in
building on
weird
top of
ways.
itself.
Like I kind of like the idea that the ghouls are like a species that actually developed out of being in the lower portions of a city,
Yep.
and like they don't really see sunlight or anything, so they just kind of get creepy and weird.
Determining where ground level used to be is really hard on Coruscant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love a planet like that.
I think we should go to our. We have a question. The author of the Stories of the Takan Empire has a question for us. And he's wondering, are you enlightened like Corran Horn, and would you hook up with one of the giant otters / Selonians, or are you a bigot?
I'm enlightened.
I'm enlightened. Come on.
Well, to answer Glenn Cook's #1 fan, I would smash. Smash.
I mean, I'm not a bigot, so
I also don't know who Corran Horn is. So
Do you agree with the Keeper of Stover?
yes, yeah.
Malazin's least favorite fan, or
Like
Malazin bigot.
like the Axe of Cain guy says, Corran Horn has some good points. And it's really not acceptable to look at any of the Corellian species and say would not, unless you're going to look at all of them and say would not.
Right.
That's right.
Agreed.
Now, if I read this question correctly from a Sanderson beta reader, he also would smash, correct?
I would think so, based on the question.
Yeah.
I believe Severian the Cat's client would indeed smash.
Yeah, I think I agree with past participle draw.
You win with that one.
I can't wait for him to not listen to this episode.
Do you think
he's not going to listen?
Is he going to listen?
Oh my
Is he going to
God.
listen to it?
We can timestamp it for him.
Yeah. Here, we answered your question at this point.
But I think that of all three of the races present in the Corellian system, the Selonians are easily the ones that stand out to me for the monster effort community.
Yes.
I mean, hey,
They are
huge
actual
bonus.
furries.
Yes.
Huge bonus
bonus.
that we haven't considered yet. All sterile. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
you
sure.
don't have to worry.
Bigger bonus
Most of
we
them
haven't
sterile.
considered communal species.
Yeah.
You can get passed around.
You specifically.
How very Pokemon before how very Pokemon final starter evolution before that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very ditto of you.
Yeah, I heard ditto with you.
There's a
Oh my
species in Malazan that I'm thinking of right now that appear in Memories of Ice.
But the Selonians have
This is
definitely gotten the best
very horny.
characterization in this
by
series
far.
so far.
Yeah.
I
For
think
sure.
I think
The Droll are boring.
The Droll are pretty boring, but by design, which is
By design.
interesting. Like,
They're supposed to be boring.
They're supposed to be boring. Maybe because someone didn't want to try to come up with 3 different cultures and try to explain all of them. So
I'm glad they didn't try for 2 more for Tallus and Trollus.
Yeah.
He would have had a third book to work on them. He would have had time.
Yeah, he would have had time to do the entirety of the plot wrap up and to introduce 2 new species.
There can't be that much to introduce 2 new species.
Look how much time we spent wandering with Selonians in this book.
Oh.
Too much.
That wasn't really plot world building.
Too much time.
It was just, hey, no, I'm not answering your questions.
For like
we got Han
30
from
pages.
the planet into space, and that's all he's moved.
at least like that. To be fair, that's also all the Leia and
I guess to be
Mara
fair, he was in
moved.
captivity at the start, but like
Yeah,
It was.
that's all that Leia and Mara did. But they at least got to do cooler things on the way out.
Yeah.
they weren't just brought
Mhm.
along by other people who moved them
Yeah.
where they wanted them.
Yeah.
That's all Han has done. He's gotten captured, gotten rescued, gotten taken questionably prisoner again, and is maybe helping them not destroy themselves in this ship while they float through space.
And also in like his quote unquote trilogy.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
This is the Han trilogy, and he hasn't done anything.
There is a different Han trilogy.
There is actually a Han
by-
trilogy.
Is there? Right on.
What was
In
that?
which
Was that Crispin, the author?
I think so. Hold on. I can just look it up. Star Wars Wiki is amazing. The Han AC Crispin. You got it.
Yeah, AC Crispin. That's a very different trilogy, and a lot of people rate it above this one. I don't, because that one has no magical children.
That's not fun. Hey, where's C-3PO in this whole thing? Is he with the kids?
No, he's with Luke and Lando,
Was
annoying
he?
R2.
Who
Yeah.
C-3PO, who is
He's
referred
been with Luke
to
and Lando the whole time.
Oh my god!
He-
I actually think
he's
I
the
might
one
have
that
had a traumatic response and just
updates him.
purged everything that 3PO did in this book.
He's the one that updates Luke about the single C of the woman. I don't remember her name.
About the life witch.
Oh,
That's right.
Gariel.
Yeah.
Well, that was the last
Gariel.
book. What does he do in this book?
Nothing.
He says,
Okay.
R2, where are you?
okay. Fair enough.
Who and now he is referred to as an android in this book.
He's referred to as providing R2 with marginal help.
I think marginal is a more operative word than help in that in that sentence.
Where's my favorite R2D2 quote in this? Sorry. It was not marginal help. It was marginal assistance.
Marginal assistance. Yes.
R2, where are you? R2 could hear 3PO calling from somewhere near the ladies' main hatch. R2 elected to complete his present task before responding. We get another page.
That's
R2, where are you? R2 is doing an important thing, and then 3PO slaps R2's head, and then R2 gets interrupted from interpreting the distress call, and we move on.
We move on from.
So that's what 3PO is doing in this book.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't register that he was present.
R2 would like to have not registered that he was present.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, he updates Luke about Gariel Captison's marital status and situation.
Last chapter, we actually get Wedge Antilles hops in for a little bit. That's
Best
pretty cool.
chapter in the book.
Yeah.
Don't you're throwing unnecessary,
very cool.
unnecessary shade at Mara, Jade, and Leia, but continue.
It was the best chapter in the book. It was great. There's like urgency in the book in this chapter.
In the chapter.
Yeah, there's some amount of urgency to actually have things happen.
We love some urgency. We love some urgency.
Mhm.
This
Love
book
some
does not
urgency.
have much of it.
Nope. But we got something to look forward to. We got a cliffhanger. We're like,
Another one.
We're
Another one.
inside the giant repulsor
yep.
on Drawl. They don't have to leave. We've got everybody right there.
Right there. Right where they need to be. The
Mhm,
kids are still
mhm.
safe for now. They won't be for much longer, but they're safe right now.
Belindy Kalenda
Yeah.
is back in the system.
Belindy Kalenda's back.
She had a very cool she had a very cool dropping into Coruscant sequence.
Yeah.
Her flight scene.
She's a fun pilot.
She gets the
Yeah.
best space sequences.
And she's not a pilot.
That's kind of funny. No, she actually is a spy, but we've seen her do more non-spy things.
Her failing as a spy.
As a spy.
She does.
We
She
got to watch her.
functions as a protective detail for the chief of state. She gets orders, which she claims are direct from the chief of state, but actually come from Han.
And in her mind, she goes, "This is close enough."
It's close enough. It's close enough.
Made a value
And she asks for Mon Mothma, Admiral Akbar, Luke Skywalker, and she gets Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And the unnamed rating is like, I wish my orders worked like that. Can I get some orders like that?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Can I talk to like the 3 biggest heads of the rebellion?
Right.
Yeah. With no clearance.
She got clearance.
Yeah, I think she had some.
Eventually.
Come on, she's a spy for the NRI. She's got some form of clearance. She's probably got a
Something
bunch.
is there.
She's got code words to say when she drops out of space into the capital's.
Didn't she say the wrong
area.
one though? Like right off the
Yeah.
bat? Didn't she say the wrong one?
Did she?
I thought she did.
I think she did. Because she almost
I don't remember.
she almost got shot down. So
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, I found the right chapter. Dart makers out of luck with frequently iced manifolds. No, she didn't say it wrong.
Oh.
She didn't say it wrong?
But
Okay.
she almost
She
Yeah.
flips it on its head at the kind of end where she's like, I'm sure grateful for this ice manifold freezing for the Dartmaker or whatever.
but she was worried that she was going to get shot down.
She was going to get shot down, yeah.
Yo.
She was in the process of getting shot down.
Praise be to the Dartmakers. Praise be to the Dartmakers, and may their manifolds never ice up again.
Yeah. See, like a little bit of whimsy.
She's definitely got some whimsy. She's got possibly
Oh,
a
yeah.
I like
smidgen of
her.
force talent. She's got some humor to her, and she's got gumption.
I wish
think-
she.
I was gonna say, out of like the new characters, I think she's one of the better ones.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a character I want to see continue.
Yes.
I want to see more of her in like other books.
So let's rank our new female characters then. Belindy Calenda,
She's one.
Duchess Marchioness,
She's like at the
Duchess
bottom.
Magnistopherus,
Yeah, it's offers.
She's at the bottom.
and who's the third? I had her in my
Oh,
mind.
Tendra.
Drachmus.
Oh, Drachmus.
Tendra.
And Drachmus.
Tendra.
Drachmus.
I think
yeah.
Drachmus is 2. I think Belindy Calenda or
Kalindi. I always want to say
Belindy Calenda.
Kalendi. I don't remember her name. Anyway, it's her. She's number 1. Drachmus, Tendra, and then the Duchess.
Okay.
I think I put-
Actually,
I might,
number
oh.
2. My number 2 is actually the pilot, the Selonian pilot.
Salgood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
good.
number 2. Who like is just like, she's kind of weird, Han. So be careful.
What do you mean she's weird? You'll see.
She likes to fly.
Yeah.
I think I'll go Drachmus, Salgood, Marcha, Tendra.
Dude.
Oh, and Belindy. Sorry,
At the bottom?
Belindy's number 3.
Belindy's at the
Belindy's number
bottom?
3. She's
Okay.
number
I was
3.
like, how did Marcha make it higher than her?
I'm putting my Selonian biz at the top. And then Belindy. God, that name's gonna haunt me forever.
Are you also familiar with Belinda Blumenthal?
No.
No, different series.
Okay. Then Lando's not wife, and then the Empress,
The Empress.
Duchess.
Yeah.
Duchess, the
Yeah.
Duchess.
I don't know. I think I'll count that as a prediction for book 3.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll take it.
I'll probably go Belindy. No, Calenda. We'll just call it Calenda.
Those are both right. Those are both right.
Those
Those are
are
both
both
right.
correct, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Belindy Calenda is 1. Probably Drachmus is 2, and then what? The Duchess, and probably then the Duchess, and then
Duchess number 3. Interesting.
and then Tendra, and then Selkund. The lot.
Selkund.
Damn, you don't like the pilot?
Pilot.
Damn.
Be fair.
I mean,
She's the
yeah.
least
I
mean,
developed one.
She's
She
the
does-
least amount of stuff. Yeah.
She does keep almost blowing up her own ship.
She is also
Yeah, I
a
think
terrible
it's fun.
pilot.
I think that's fun.
I also think it's
I like
fun.
whimsy. Shoot me dead.
Okay.
Next people are gonna mad because I like Lift, you know?
If you could pick a ship to be in this book would you pick the Cone ship or would you pick Jade's Fire?
Jade's Fire.
Probably Jade's Fire.
The cone.
Sorry,
the cone ship
if I-
would be
it's
The
fine.
concept
fine,
is fun. It's fun.
but I also don't like the certainty of death just staring at me.
Reasonably, I know I should say Jade's Fire,
Yeah.
but I want to be in that Cone ship.
What car do you drive, Kip? What car do you drive?
An old Saab,
Probably explains it.
an old Saab 9.3 turbo. That definitely shouldn't be on the road for many more years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be because it's like a cone ship.
Look, my
putting panels on
grandmother
it.
had her 73 Saab well into the new millennium. I can do the same.
To the
Except
next millennium.
you're probably way past hers.
Yeah,
we got, like-
when her rear window adhesive stopped working, you know what she did? She got new adhesive.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I mean, that's what I do. I've been driving the same Ford since
Those
high
windows
school.
are they're just like sewn in there. They're just glued on.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I mean, I am trying to compare my 2013 Hyundai Santa Fe to the Jade's Fire, but it's not.
No, it's not. I would love to get a rundown of the weapon systems on the Jade's Fire, but I don't think we're ever going to see that, unfortunately.
Damn.
It's so disappointing. So many books.
No.
You'd think they would have had a chance, but nothing.
Instead, we need more
it's never
crawling
made it-
sequences and.
It's never made it into one of those like big compendium books where they do the cutaway sections, and I'd love that. But
That's so fascinating to me. I feel like that's one of the top ones that you do after you get through all the ones that actually appeared in a movie.
Yeah.
you'd think, but no, we get the hospital frigate first from the movies, which I'm not mad at. I love the Nebulon B frigate.
The one that regrows Luke's hand.
Yeah.
Regrows his
Yeah, it's kind of funny to me that none of the resistance movement in this world have more than just like a couple fighter ships that they send up against the Bakurin.
Yeah.
They've got those like PPBs, which are supposed to be real small.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're not any bigger than a TIE fighter,
Picket
right?
patrol boat. No, they're a
Yeah.
little bit bigger than a TIE fighter. They're a multi-crew ship.
Okay. But yeah,
They're still destroyable with a single thermal detonator, but
yeah, it's not gonna do much, but it's good size.
But sending them to against 3 Bakurin capital class ships, what's going on? What's going on?
We ain't got nothing. We need you to line up with a planet specifically in this direction.
It was a choice.
Yeah.
Why is this system so sparsely defended for some people in major revolt against the largest power in the galaxy? And why do none of the ships go to defend Centerpoint Station?
Well, I think we're going to get the answer to that second one in the next book, but
that look tells me maybe not.
I don't know. I can't.
I don't think we've really spoken about him yet. How do we like Admiral Oscillage?
He's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have
the Bakurin Admiral commanding all the ships.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, that comment pretty much tells you what I thought of him. I forgot about him.
Yeah, I remember him vaguely, but
I thought it was fine.
Cool.
He's cool.
So no one remembers how like strangely aggressive he feels, or how Luke thinks of him as a dangerous man.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I don't recall any of this. That's wild. It's the same as 3PO. It's just gone.
Although 3PO,
enlighten me.
That's at least an interesting character comment. 3PO is just kind of there for the book.
He's a protocol droid. He's meant to slip into the background. You're not supposed to even notice he's there. He's just supposed to help you quietly.
True.
It's true.
Does that sound like 3PO? Not to me, but
not to me. But he will be for now.
All the other protocol droids you see are kind of like that.
Okay. But anyway, should I be paying more attention to this Oscillage fellow? Tell me more.
He's leading the military action, so I would think so.
Yeah, you'd think so. Okay.
I would think he's an important character.
I don't know. The military military importance does not always equate plot importance for Star Wars, but
yeah. Do we not care about the military if it's not Admiral Akbar?
Well, see the list.
Do we care about Admiral Akbar?
Yes.
I think in the series that we've
the Last
read,
Jedi didn't.
He was framed as being a traitor to the Republic, right?
That's right. That was a whole plotline in Thrawn. Yeah.
Yep.
For whatever reason. And in this book, he's just been
for
like,
the record,
no, we can't give you more ships.
It's like at least 1 out of like 5 times I can think of off the top of my head that happened.
To him, specifically.
Admiral Akbar is constantly being framed as a traitor, and it's hilarious.
Why?
I don't know why.
It's like, dude, it's like the most stalwart admiral you have.
Right.
Yeah.
It allows plots to carry the idiot ball, which would be solved if anyone ever just talked to Admiral Akbar about a problem. So instead, these books can continue on in ignorance and military mismanagement because, oh no, what if Admiral Akbar is a traitor?
I'll be curious to see what other situations that comes up in.
I mean, I'm sure it's used as a plot convenience to not have him be involved. It's like, how else are we going to solve this if we don't have our like greatest military asset or greatest military mind?
And that's the other thing. I don't think he actually gets like a ton of characterization in the generic reader's mind, other than
No.
like, this is the guy who leads you to victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if he's around and involved in a military action, it's either got to be a trap or he's got to be sidelined if you don't want it to be if you don't want it to be solved.
Also, still only an admiral.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know. I think
I don't know the Republic ranks.
yeah.
Is Grand Admiral just reserved for the Empire?
I think so. Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah,
that
it might be.
might even just be wrong. Like, is there another Imperial Grand Admiral?
Yeah, but I think they're all dead.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think they talk
And then
about
there's
that.
Moff.
It was
Moff
like
is
it
out.
was
Well,
a
the Moff- 'cause
special
the
it was
Moff
a
is-
special rank. Moff is a different
Moff is a-
hierarchy.
It's it's like
Yeah.
a political hierarchy.
Yeah. Moff is a like sector controller. Like they control a segment of space, whereas admirals control fleets.
And Tarkin's was the Death Star specifically as a region, or was it? That's a question. I
Grand
don't know
Moff
that for
Tarkin.
sure. Grand
Grand
Moff
Moff
Tarkin.
No, because
Tarkin.
he was
Grand
just
Moff
like
Tarkin.
no, because wasn't he would have just been literally second in line politically in the Empire. That's right.
Right. That's true. Yeah, he did build himself up to that point, didn't he? Was Grand Moff.
Because like it's an interesting thing. Vader is not like the main villain. Like Tarkin is technically like as far as the script is concerned, like the main antagonist of A New Hope is Tarkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Vader's a tool.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
who
mean,
goes out
in every way.
outside the general command chain.
My favorite. I have to find the meme. It's like one of those LinkedIn memes where it's like it's a picture of Vader. And it's like LinkedIn CEO of Death Star 1 and 2, Grandmaster of the Jedi Order, Dark Lord of the Sith, Commander of the like six of the his like clone army, but on like all these different titles for LinkedIn, and then the reality assistant to the Emperor.
Grand Moffs are governors of over sectors, apparently, in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
political position.
That's a Star Wars.
It's a
word.
military and political position because
political
in the
position.
Empire everything's mixed.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was apparently there's no definitive list of all of the over sectors. But Grand Moff Tarkin was in charge of like the whole outer rim of the galaxy and the Death Star project.
Best part. Yeah. I'm sure that the Death Star was the only reason he liked that job.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was his brainchild.
No.
But I think
Wow.
that's getting into canon.
Whoa.
That's getting into canon.
Whoa.
I think it's getting into Disney.
Well, the
canon.
research
That's a
institution
erasure.
that created the Death Stars is on the outer rim. So
Yeah, it is the reason he became a Grand Moff. But I think that's getting into Disney canon and like the Thrawn trilogy,
yes.
the new Thrawn trilogy.
A New Hope did not know about that.
No.
He didn't. Yeah. Although he didn't indirectly cause Krennic to choke on his aspirations for nothing.
Anybody have any last thoughts about this book?
Yeah,
Have we had any?
I think
Because
we've
I
had
do
way
need
too
to
many.
sleep eventually.
We made it 9. I'm surprised we made it this
Two
long.
of Kyptan's 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry about that.
you'll get through at least one REM cycle, I'm sure.
I still have to finish packing.
So you just sleep on the plane.
Yeah. I think we had way too many thoughts on this book, but
I'm glad. I'm happy.
I'm surprised that we managed to, even in tangents, just talk about Star Wars for an hour and a half. I thought that was going to be almost impossible with this thing. But hey, here we are.
Yeah,
It's a good book.
I made the quota of bringing up Malazan once.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
I rated it a 2.
I rated it a 2. It was a good book.
good is generous.
I rated it as a 2. I was like, whatever.
It's a 3.
It's not bad. It's a little
It's a
under.
2.5. It's
Yeah,
My rating is 2 out of 5, better than Splinters of the Mind's Eye.
I'm honestly amazed that this book somehow manages to do as little as it did.
It really is
Yeah.
impressive.
In as many words.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was expecting an assault at Selonia, and
And then you
You
didn't even
get like
get that.
one half chapter of a fight scene of like a minor space combat.
A note I made was I called it if you took 3 B plots from the Clone Wars TV show and put them all into one book.
That's not inaccurate.
Yeah. None of them is like the main story of what's happening.
No, that's a good
but
point.
they're the only story that's happening.
Like Leia doesn't even really directly interact with Thrak and Sal Solo all that much.
No,
Like,
No.
they talk once at the beginning.
Yep.
And if that, yeah, and then it's just
and then Leia escapes.
Thraken as our biggest villain so far is only in this book for maybe the first 10%.
Yeah, it's just that first section. And that's
Yeah.
like the only time we've really, other than the bit in the last book, only time we've seen him.
Which maybe justifies why we barely talked about him.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
has
he's
no
kind of a
screen time.
nothing here. I mean, I'll
I
be
don't know.
interested.
I think he's effectively evil.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah.
makes for a nice fascist. I think
Yeah.
he shows us like what someone who's sadistic for the fun will do with a separatist movement.
And can, gather like-minded individuals and manipulate them in ways that he finds valuable.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't buy that he's the big bad.
He's not.
No.
He's definitely not.
He's a pawn.
No shot.
He's definitely a pawn.
He's someone who tried to take advantage of the situation and then is quickly going to be proven like as a failure.
What I find weird is the New Republic's complete inability to muster any sort of planetary evacuation.
Well, just trying, but
they say that maybe they can move a few tens of thousands of people, or maybe a few hundreds of thousands maximum with a galaxy spanning civilization.
It is amazing that there's just part of it must be right. I mean, just trying to justify stuff. Part of that has to be that like the Empire just didn't care about mass evacuation, right? That was they would never develop anything that had that.
I just want to know how many spaceships there are in general per person in the galaxy.
That's
and just
true.
like how much trading capacity does the galaxy have?
That's a good question.
Did the Empire kill most of it? Like did
they just lock it all down? Or I mean, how many people do just have their own ships? It seems like it's actually kind of common, but maybe not so much.
Well, apparently if you keep them in storage for 20 years, it might not be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does seem like a lot of people have. Maybe a lot of that's because we see a lot of like on Coruscant. It seems like everyone's in their own ship. But like,
I was about to say we see all the spacefaring people. That's part of the problem, right?
The rich people.
Yeah. The smugglers, the rich people.
Yeah,
some of them are, I guess. Not Han.
But like, I don't know. I just expect more out of the trading capacity of the New Republic.
I would think so, but the fleet's away doing other things.
Yeah, the military fleets. Well, come on. There's no excess trade capacity.
I agree. I
was about to say there's no trade ships that would want to probably invest in getting some of these people out because it's their.
I mean, live cargo is a whole different problem.
Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, there's also the line where it's like, now I have to go back to get the people who didn't believe this was happening.
There's that.
So also, it's like, how many people did they get, and versus how many people just didn't believe it was a problem?
It's a little dispiriting, but hey, I guess I can't blame them too much if this is what they're truly capable of. It's just sad.
I mean, we also just spent an hour and a half bashing this book for not being great. So I think you're also expecting too much.
I don't know. I don't think we were bad.
No, you're bashing for being slow.
Yeah,
you're quite slow with that.
I think that we had appropriate expectations for what the book was and judged it accordingly.
Okay, for logistical problems, is it better or worse than Crossroads of Twilight?
Oh, better. Because I'm not allowed to say that it's better. It at least moves the plot along.
Yeah.
Like, at least
it's not a completely reactionary book to what happened in the end of the last book.
It's not a book with traveling that's just being underused for no reason.
Yeah. Right, there's a lot of traveling, but at least like they're getting into position for like the next act 3. Yeah.
It doesn't have.
I mean, hey, Knife of Dreams was a really good book.
It was. I
Okay.
forgot he's
Fingers
finally
crossed.
back.
If this is the Crossroads of Twilight, maybe the next book will be good.
Shonen at Center Point has a lot more action and wait for it, resolution.
Yeah,
than
well,
this book
Dun,
does.
dun.
hear me out. There's going to actually be a showdown at Center Point. Is that?
I don't know. There was no assault at Selonia. How can I truly believe?
Look, there's
there's
an
gonna be a
ambush at
showdown at Center
Corellia.
Point.
There was no assault at Selonia. We're
Yeah,
one
right
for
now
one,
the
one for
author's
two.
50-50.
Well, we're 1 for 2.
He's 50-50. So it could go either way.
We're gonna get there.
Can we round up?
It's
to a
actually going to
C?
be on Mustafar.
Yeah.
We're going to Mustafar.
We get a solid 67% on this.
Okay.
All right, we gotta. We
Yeah,
gotta.
anyone else have anything else?
I need to eat dinner.
Any final thoughts?
Sleep.
All right. Well, this has been our episode on Assault at Selonia, our Kyptan, Jingles, and Spook. And thanks for listening.
Adios.
Bye.